looks like Alycia Baumgardner has just joined us. How are you doing, champ?
I'm doing well. How are you?
We are good, and just want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to interview you. We normally talk a lot of boxing on Thursday nights, so I got a whole panel of hosts. I'll let them jump in.
What's
Uh,
going on, champ? Congrats to you. Tremendous performance and that championship win. Um,
Yeah.
what I want to ask you, champ, is women's boxing is definitely on the rise, and I love it. Right? One of the things that I feel might help propel the sport, and I want to ask from somebody who's in there, who's in the kitchen, in that fire, in that heat. Would you like to see the women's fight increase in the time equal to what the men perform with the 12-minute, or excuse me, the 3-minute rounds, 12 rounds championship fights, or are you cool where it's at the moment?
I'm stuck in the middle. There's pros and there's cons to 3 minutes and 2 minutes. When you have a good competitive fight, two great skilled fighters, I think that deserves 3 minutes. Just because at the higher level, when you're fighting for a world title, you just see the pedigree of the fight. Now, just for like a regular fight, 2 minutes is fine with me. And I think as women, that kind of separates us from the men. Like we can still have a dominant performance in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So there's the pros and the cons, but again, for 3 minutes, the pay got to be increased because we are doing that extra minute. And I just think that's important because we're in there longer. If we want to be matched by our male counterparts, we know it got to be the same type of energy. It got to be a pay increase. If not, we'll keep the 2 minutes. But just know that you might not, in some cases, get the knockout because that extra minute could have got him out. You know what I'm saying? So again, there's pros and cons to it. I don't mind the 2 minutes, but I don't mind 3 minutes because I train 3 minutes when I'm in camp. You know what I mean? So it just really depends on the fight. I think, when you do have, again, those high caliber fights with women and what you're seeing now, they're great fights, man. Give us 3 minutes. I think people would like to see that.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. And like you said, it works both ways, but I feel for sure that pay needs to increase because what's that, an extra 16 minutes of fighting?
Mm-hmm.
That's almost double the time. So
Right.
it definitely would need to increase. And then also, I feel like it will just propel women's boxing so rapidly because the cream is going to rise to the top for
Right.
sure. Yeah, the ones with the more amateur style and that maybe don't have the best conditioning, whatnot. You champs and high level performers are going to be able to really propel up there.
Right. I agree.